Aw, animals.
Infection outbreak across the U.S. tied to Petland puppies. Bought a pup from Petland recently? Then you may want to watch out. The CDC says 55 people in 12 states are showing signs of a campylobacter infection. 13 people have been hospitalized. The outbreak has been linked to puppies sold in the U.S. pet store, Petland. People contract the disease via contact with the infected dog. Symptoms include fever, stomach cramps, vomiting, bloody diarrhea, and usually lasts 7 days. The latest strain is also seemingly resistant to antibiotics. The elderly, pregnant women, and kids are most prone to infection. Mama Nature is all kinds of deadly.
Legionnaire's disease bacteria found at New York police station. Cops in East Harlem are going to have to forego showers at the station for a while after traces of a deadly bacteria was discovered at the police station. Legionella pneumophila is the bacteria that causes Legionnaire's disease. The disease usually occurs in large buildings, as the water systems allow the bacteria to spread more easily. Inhaling just a small amount of water containing the bacteria can cause the disease to develop in the human body. Symptoms include headache, fever, chest pain, nausea, and diarrhea. People who are over 50 years old, smokers, and those with chronic lung disease are more susceptible to the disease. The New York City Health Department says between 200 to 400 cases of Legionnaire's disease are reported in the city each year. 2 hotel guests who stayed at the Rio All-Suite Hotel and Casino in Las Vegas, separately in March and April, also contracted Legionnaire's disease. The bacteria was found in one of the hotel tower's hot water systems.
CDC warns diarrhea-inducing cryptoparasites on the rise in U.S. pools. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention says outbreaks of a parasitic infection linked to swimming pools are increasing, and there have been twice as many outbreaks in 2016 as in 2014. Cryptosporidium, commonly known as crypto, is a microscopic parasite that causes the diarrheal disease cryptosporidiosis. Even in properly chlorinated water, it can survive up to 10 days. Swallowing just a mouthful of water with crypto can make healthy people sick for weeks. It can cause stomach cramps, nausea, diarrhea, and can lead to dehydration. The only way to get rid of the parasite is by treating the water with extremely high levels of chlorine that are dangerous for swimmers. Ohio was one of the states with the most reported cases. A total of 1,940 people fell ill due to the infection in 2016.
Don't kiss your pet turtles, okay? Pet turtles are being blamed for causing an outbreak of human salmonella infections in 13 U.S. states. 37 people from 13 states have been infected with Salmonella agbeni that's been linked with pet turtles. According to the CDC, all turtles carry Salmonella bacteria, even if they look healthy and clean. The bacteria can even end up in the water they swim in. Kissing the turtles or placing them near the mouth can contaminate humans with the bacteria. The FDA has banned selling and distributing turtles with shells less than 4 inches long as pets since 1975. The CDC also recommends that households with young children should not keep turtles or reptiles as pets. Hepatitis A epidemic hit San Diego. At least 16 people have died and more than 400 have been hospitalized following an outbreak of the deadly hepatitis A virus in America's finest city. The hepatitis A virus in San Diego is spread through contact with a fecally contaminated environment, or person to person. It attacks the liver and can be fatal. Roughly 2/3 of those infected are homeless and/or drug users. To combat the spread of the disease, city crews have begun power washing the streets with a bleach solution known to kill the virus. Officials have already set up hand washing stations in areas where the homeless congregate and deployed an additional 40 around the county. Free vaccinations are also available and recommended to anyone frequenting downtown. Hepatitis A vaccines work by prompting the body to produce antibodies against the disease. San Diego's precautionary efforts are modeled after those implemented in Los Angeles, where it proved effective. In addition to street spraying, installing hand-washing stations, and administering vaccines, city officials are also looking into providing more bathroom access downtown. Fresh Ebola outbreak in Congo kills 3. The World Health Organization has confirmed there was a new Ebola outbreak in the Democratic Republic of the Congo over the weekend. This comes a year after the previous epidemic in West Africa killed 11,000 people. The outbreak was declared in the town of Aketi, near the border with the Central African Republic. Of the 19 suspected and confirmed cases, 3 people have died. The first case occurred on April 22nd, when a 45-year-old man died after taking a taxi to a hospital. The driver of the taxi later fell ill and also died. A third person who cared for the 45-year-old man also became ill and died. An experimental Ebola vaccine might be used to control the outbreak. The vaccine replaces a gene from the harmless vesicular stomatitis virus with a gene encoded with a surface protein of the Ebola virus. The vaccine produces an immune response in humans. Some 300,000 emergency doses of the vaccine are available. Health officials in the Congo are trying to contact 125 people who have potential links to the identified cases. WHO officials have not yet decided whether or not to use the experimental Ebola vaccines to contain the outbreak.